Welcome to the Deadass podcast. Well, sir, what do you reckon?
I reckon it's the end of Monday, Brian. How are you?
I'm good, brother. Look, mate, I'm cracking this one for the ones that we've loved and for the ones that we've lost, brother.
Absolutely.
And, mate, I just want to pass on my condolences to you, brother. Some unfortunate news came out before we kicked off the weekend that the hard decision came to say farewell to Moose, mate, eh?
Yes, the poor big fella, he was having a few struggles in the last month or so.
Yeah.
And I guess they all come to a head on Tuesday.
Yep.
So he's a bit crook in the guts. So he was vomiting occasionally. And then on Tuesday it really started to steam in and he was okay for a day. And then Wednesday night he really started to get crook.
Yep.
Thursday, booked him into the vet, and the vet said, "Oh, look, he's got a lot of lumps in his stomach.
Yeah.
I'm fairly convinced it's tumours.
Yep.
We can do a scan and find out what it is. However, being that he's a 10-year-old Great Dane, so for anybody who doesn't know, giant breeds, which is what a Great Dane is, have a life expectancy of about 7 to 8 years. So in terms of old, Moose was ancient.
But also, too, like, he was in stature a huge...
Very big dog.
Like, he was... Like, you got large breeds, but then he was, like, large...
Yeah, so he was well over 6 foot on his back legs.
Yeah.
He could look over a 6 foot fence.
He also had a good stature on him, too.
Good stature.
A lot of Great Danes are very slim.
Yeah, he was a big solid build. So he was at his prime, he was probably about 88 kilos.
Yeah, that's a big boy.
Yeah, and he'd lost a lot of that condition over being sick. So basically the vet just said, look, regardless of what we find, we can't do anything.
Yeah.
He won't be okay. So I made the call and said, righto, can you give him anything to make him comfortable for a day?
Yeah.
As I was in Coppabella, of course. When anything goes wrong, you're always at fucking work.
Yep.
And I said, can you give him anything to give him a day or a night at least? And I'll shoot home and cook him one last breakfast and, see him off and give him a pat and tell him I love him and it wasn't his fault. And,
yeah, of course.
You know, he gave me everything he had, but he was a good old dog. But I'll tell you what, that broke a piece of me I didn't expect it to. I'm a pretty, I would say, well-balanced individual when it comes to controlling my emotions.
Yes.
That was it's like Thursday hurt me.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't do anything. I couldn't fix it. I couldn't make it go away. I couldn't control the situation. I just couldn't do anything. And I had that moment on the phone of, fuck.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I just need I just need a moment to think. Fuck, can the world pause for 5 seconds? Because I got the news 20 minutes before a work event.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, in the position I am in, I'm not allowed to have a bad day. Please take that sentence with a grain of salt.
Yeah, of course.
Like, when I say that, I mean, like, when you're in a position where you're celebrating with employees, all that sort of stuff, you can't go in there and just be a miserable cunt.
Yeah.
So it was one of those ones where you got to go, you know, cry on the inside like a winner and strap the boots up and fucking get it done because there wasn't anything I could do anyway. So it's not like I could just shoot home and fix it because by the time I got home, it would have been midnight.
Yeah.
So I just had to fucking suck it up and deal with it. And then I shot home very early the next morning and, got to go see Moosey and he watched the sun go down the day before and open up the veranda and let him sleep in the sun in the morning and then I cooked him some scrambled eggs. He ate his breakfast. We did a little bit of a drive around Rocky. I would have taken him for a walk, but his legs are pretty shot anyway. But Took him for a walk. By the time I got him to the vet, I could hear all the noises coming out of his stomach. He wasn't real good, and basically sat there with him while he got the injection, and he fell on my lap and let he say goodbye to the big fella.
Mate, that moment when you're in there, and that does take a piece of your soul.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
For me, so I've had plenty of humans pass away on me, but that was my first dog.
Yeah, of course.
And they're called a heartbreak breed, and they're not wrong.
Yeah. Yes, definitely.
And it was sort of, I guess, for me, there was a little bit of relief that came. So as I give him a pat, and I sort of, the breathing shallowed, and, I just held my hand over his eyes, and he wasn't scared or anything. He was just relaxed, and he was smiling, and he was, doing the lick of the face because he wasn't in pain because he was doped up.
Yeah.
And it was sort of, when I noticed that the breathing stopped, a part of me just went, it's over, buddy. You're no longer in pain. It's okay.
Yeah.
You're all good.
Yeah.
And then the other part of me was like, you feel there's a lot of an emotional toll. So you give him all the medication so he has a good last day. And a part of you, no matter how much you know about the situation, a part of you says, oh, but look how good he looks.
Yeah.
And he ate his breakfast, and then he almost threw it up, and he was dehydrated, and all of the bad things. Like Moose is a drooler, a prolific drooler, and he did not drool at all that day, which told me how dehydrated he was. And mind you, he did piss on me fucking sheets on the line just before he left the house, but that was just a little reminder that he could still be a rascal.
Yeah.
But yeah, just a part of your brain, and I think that's what keeps us human. A part of your brain always is asking you whether you're doing the right thing, and I think that's just your conscience saying, just make sure you're making the right decisions every time. And it was good. It was High Street Vet that looked after it, so Lola actually goes to a different one, but that was just where Moose went from a pup. Mm-hmm. And they were extremely helpful and nice and
good,
compassionate and all the rest of it.
Very good.
Probably not often you see a bloody 6'2", big bearded, tattooed, burly guy with a deep voice with fucking tears in his eyes and a bloody dog in his lap. So approach with caution would probably be the fucking word to use. But
true.
No, I would say it was a very difficult day, but I think it's so different, a pet versus a human being, right?
Yes.
Now, I've had some people I've truly loved, admired, and would do anything to spend another day with pass. And I do the same for Moose. That's all right. But I guess the relieving part of a pet is a pet does not have the fallout of a human being.
Yes.
There's no estate. There's no will. There's no decisions that we now have to make. It's all over.
Yes.
And it's just, and everybody relates to a pet passing. Most people have had a pet. Most people have had a pet pass.
Yes.
So whenever you mention it to somebody, they can empathise with it, and the reaction is just, oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. And it's just, I wish a human passing was like that, because everybody empathises. Everybody, like dogs are incapable of being ugly to people. Like we've taught them to do that. If you ever have a dog that's an ass, we've taught them to do that. Yeah. And whereas humans make their own damn decisions, and they can just go be a dick if they want to. And like no matter who passes, there's always two sides of the fence, I guess. If you look at any celebrities that pass, you can see that. Some people like them, some people hate them. Yeah, of course. But a dog never hurt anybody, like, in that sense. So when it's just your dog and he only interacts with a few humans, like it's just one of those things. So it was just sort of really interesting to me, and I sort of, my hat goes off to you guys for firstly for looking after Moose after I
that's all right.
had him at the vet. But the second thing is, even myself knowing that every time you get a phone call, it's somebody having a really bad day. Yes. Even in that moment, I probably wasn't the best human being in the world, and I thought, fuck you, poor bastard. Like, that's every phone call you get. And I tried to be as nice as I
you
could
were,
about
mate.
it.
You were very nice.
But it's also like you're just so frustrated because like you've just
Well, it's not just that, mate. The problem is you're also dealing with the stresses of work and the situation and whatever current situation you're in at the time too, and your partner or your wife or whoever their significant other is or family members, children, they're all part of it as well. They're dealing, and you're trying to be the voice of reason while you're also dealing with the emotions of it yourself. And the biggest one is that, and it's the thing that usually gets, this is one I sympathize with people the most on this one. Human deaths are out of our control. You don't make the decision.
You don't make the decision of when they go and stop them from suffering,
When it comes to pets, you normally have to make the decision.
Yeah, and I guess you feel a bit better with making the decision for a pet because it is on your terms and you can see him going out grinning like an idiot. Like Moose was happy all the way up to the point of passing. Like he came in, met a new friend that was a vet, strolled in there. Fuck, where we going? We're going into the back room. Happy days. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you want me paw? Cool. All right. Walk back in, cuddle with Dad. Fucking happy days. And then he was asleep. Like,
that's right.
If I could go out like that, oh my God, that would be a good day.
Yeah, me too. Definitely.
Unfortunately, I'll probably go out by getting hit by a car or something stupid. I always like to think.
I'm touching wood for you.
Well,
actually, not the coffin wood.
Actually, no, sorry. I'll call this one. So if polar bearers, if you ever want to gamble on something, we can put this one on sports bet. I always want to go out doing something really cool, but it'll probably be that I'll just slip over and crack my fucking head open. Like Jesus. I'll hear a noise in the middle of the night and fucking dart out of the house in my jocks and I'll fall down the stairs.
Oh, man.
Like I'm not wishing that on myself.
No, I'm just going
to say like geriatric Zayden might not be as bloody nimble as what he is now. His ability to fucking storm down the steps like he's fucking, storming Normandy Beach at bloody 2 a.m. might not be as good as what it was today.
No, you're exactly right. But, man, I tell you what, I've had my first experience with it a couple of years ago when we had a Kelpie Cross Border Collie. Now, it was more the kids' dog, this one. She was a nice dog, man. She was a beautiful dog. She had renal failure. And so once again, same situation. I was down in Canberra when it happened, and all they could do was just take it to the vets, and she was on thing. But that was the first time that I had to make a decision to put an animal down. And even though, like me personally, I didn't have that sort of close relationship like what the kids did because they were the kids' dog, But man, I tell you what, my fucking heart broke having to do that. And if it's any consolation, I'm not saying every situation, there's a little bit of an outcome of positivity about it. If anything came out of that, it just made me sympathise more with people that were dealing with it.
Yeah, and that's it. And I can be as upset as I like about the fact that he passed away, or I can be really happy at the fact that I got 2 more years with mine than everybody else who's had one.
That's exactly right.
To the point where out of his litter, he lasted 2 years more than all of the others in his litter. So
that's good.
So Moose was the runt for a start.
The runt.
Yep. Moose was a pedigree dog.
Yeah.
So with papers, but because he was a Fornican, he was no good for breeding.
Oh.
So he was like the one a throwback.
Ah, okay.
And I adopted him because his owners couldn't look after him.
Oh, wow.
And he was fantastic. Well-natured and never had a drama, and he was just a good boy.
They're just a good breed, those dogs, eh? They really are. We have one.
Very loving breed.
Yeah.
And I will say, little Lola was a bit confused over what happened.
Yep.
And we did go away for the weekend. So Bob's 60th was on, and we'll talk about that a bit later. But I will say she was on her best behaviour, I guess.
That's
very,
good.
Very, very good little pupper. She's been good for probably a month now, but
that's good.
She was definitely picking up
something. My mum and dad.
Friday morning was very confusing for her.
Yeah, and they sense that stuff. They really do. They can tell. They can tell my mum and dad aren't right. Something not right. Yeah.
So, but
so that was mate. So obviously.
That was my Friday.
My condolences, obviously. To Moose.
Yep, to Moosey. So,
bloody legend of a dog. Cheers, brother.
yeah, everybody bloody cracked some scrambled eggs and bacon.
Yeah, bloody oath.
Well, he didn't eat the bacon, but he had scrambled eggs and cheese. And the funniest part is everybody on TikTok always whinged about how cheese was bad for dogs. And well, guess who's fucking laughing now? So, yeah, the cheese wasn't the thing that killed Moose.
No, that's right.
Age did.
Age did.
So, for all of the fucking Karens out there, turns out that I looked after a Great Dane better than all you cunts did. But anywho.
Bloody oath. How was Bob's 60th, mate?
It was great,
And so you
actually.
did a bit of fishing, a bit of crabbing.
Yeah, so we went to Camilla Beach. So Camilla is just before Serena.
Yep.
Along the Bruce Highway. There's a servo and an RACQ shed.
I usually pop into that part. No, it's the next one. It's what's the other part? It's Kamala, yeah.
So turn right there at the servo and you'll head down to the beach.
Yep.
And there's a heap of campsites along the beach. It's awesome. Like you've got to ring up and pay for it, which is fuck all. It's like $15 for a campsite for two people. Just pulled up on the beach and took the tinny, did a bit of fishing and crabbing. Didn't do great on either front, but didn't put a great deal of effort into either. It was just more drinking beers and sitting on the water. So water was beautiful. Got a few flathead, Bob got a finger mark, a good flathead. The other boys got grunners, a heap of grunner and a heap of brim.
Yep. Did you cook them up?
Yeah, cooked crab up, cooked the brim up. Bob's having the finger mark and stuff tonight.
Nice.
What else? So it was just good. The water was crystal clear. Heaps of run in that creek, and it's a very shallow one. So I wouldn't recommend taking a large boat there unless you're going out the front. But it's good tinny territory.
Yep.
Most of it's got a sand bottom. There is a few rock bars, but yeah, it's a good spot if you want to get into entry level camping.
Okay, cool.
Because some campsites are sand, some are dirt, so you can just cruise in there in a fucking Winnebago, or you can go right down the end in a four-wheel drive.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we were sort of halfway. So you did need to put it into four-wheel drive to get into the campsite, but it was only about 40 metres.
Oh, okay,
so
that's
not too much. But yeah, you were on
sand
on the beach.
On the beach. That's lit.
Yeah, you could cast a fishing rod from our campsite and hit the water.
That is sick.
So it was good. A few sharks off the beach. I pulled in a hammerhead yesterday.
Did you really?
Yeah, only a little one, but
still hammerhead.
Yeah, I was going to take the drone and drop baits in, but on Friday morning I wasn't in the best mood to just get everything, and I had all intentions of bloody filming stuff and doing all that sort of stuff, but I actually just wanted a weekend of just relaxing and reflection.
Yes, of course.
But it was good. We went there and had Bob brought his smoke, like a little charcoal smoker. On Friday we had smoked chicken and smoked lamb, which was good. He did pull apart lamb and
nice
chook, which was good. Had that on bread rolls. So shout out to Dean Street Bakery. So I reached out to Sam and asked if they could do some bread rolls and a cake up in Wallabies theme.
Oh, really?
So I did find out that gold is a very difficult colour to mix up in icing, but they got it done anyway. But we had a beautiful flat sponge cake, and it was just, really good. So
they've been big supporters of the podcast for ages too, eh? Massive shout out to them.
Shout out to Dean Street Bakery. Thank you very much, guys. And actually, on another feed note, so the second night was Tracy's birthday. So she was 61. That's Bob's wife. And we went to the Camilla pub.
Oh, okay.
Fish and chip front.
Yep.
Camilla pub, best fish and chips I've had at a pub ever.
Really? That's a big...
Cheap too.
Really?
Only $30, I think.
Wow, yeah. And it was the best fish and chips you've ever had?
Yeah, so very small pub, real small pub. Small kitchen, and basically we walked up and said, hey, we got a group of 9 of us. Can you cater? And they sort of said, if you're okay with sitting outside, they set up a table for us, accommodated. And sorry, Pooh, we had the dogs with us because we couldn't leave them at the campsite. So they said, yeah, the dogs are fine. And, one of the locals said, I got my dogs in the tray. So he just parked his around the front. We put ours out the back away from everybody.
Okay.
And had them on the lead. So the dogs couldn't annoy any patrons, and that was good. So had a great feed there. Cold beer and great feed. So it was just reef fish of the day, and they batted it themselves, which I think is why it made it a really good
That's right.
Fish and chips. So it wasn't triangle trout or anything like that.
Yep.
So real good feed there. Then Sunday, I did a chili con carne up because it's easy. And tonight, I'm going to do with pork what I'm going to talk about in the recipe front.
Okay, excellent.
But did a couple of days on the boat, which was really, really good. Got the big boat back today from Ryfin.
Beautiful.
Just had to get the exhaust manifold welded up.
Yep.
So they put a patch on there for me while I was away on the weekend.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Which was awesome. And I got them to do a little bit of like a gusset I needed welded up, and I plug in the back where I used to have a sounder go through and stuff.
Yeah.
So that was good. Got that done over the weekend while I was away, and good thing. Get to clean up. Couple of things from the weekend. I'm very indecisive on this one. I tore my awning on the side of the car.
Ooh.
So I've got a bushwhacker one that I've had for ages, like years, and it's just fatigued a bit on either end of it. It started to tear, and I'm trying to decide on what awning I want to put on the side of the car. I think I want to go just a 180 one this time rather than the 270. I've got a 180 on the work ute, which is a bushwhacker one. But I've looked at a few different brands. So if any of the pallbearers have got one that they really think is the go, especially if you've had a couple of them.
Yes.
Like if you've had a few different brands, I don't want to put a King's one on there. I got nothing against those King's ones. But I think if I was going to do that, I'd put the King's one on my trailer and put a better one on the car just for the amount that I use it. I think it's worth me just spending a little bit extra.
I'd love to hear what the pallbearers have to say about that too, because I'm looking at maybe doing the same with the Triton. I'm at that point.
Yeah, so if you got a good one that's cheap, that's fine. I just want to go that next step up from the King's ones, if you know what I mean.
Shout out to Bruce Cutts. He's been sending me messages about setting up some sort of 12-volt system in the
beauty.
In the thing. So shout out to you, legend. I'm going to get back to you, mate. I really appreciate you reaching out about that. So I want to get on that. I want to get it set up because, as you know, it's a bit of a communal car now.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at buying a dual cab ute as well. So an old bugger.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I'm looking at buying an old Hilux.
Oh, nice, mate.
So probably just as a bit of a hunting rig and stuff.
That's a good idea.
So I don't really want to use the 200 series as a hog rig. So.
No, that's good. That's a very good point.
So just for a couple of the missions that we want to do and stuff. So a bit like what you're doing with the Triton, but turn it into a communal car, do that sort of thing with the CPU.
You got to have a good communal car, eh?
Yeah, so I got the old 75 series, but it's a bit far gone for long distance travel.
Yeah,
so. But if we might just have to do the same sort of battery setup because I reckon it'll be about the same setup, except I might just put a dog box on mine. Yeah,
we'll hit up Bruce about that, man. See what he has to see what he can do. So, anything else happened over the weekend, mate? That was pretty much it.
I will say, so a couple of things from the weekend. If anybody, I like little camp hacks, right?
Yeah.
One thing I discovered, so I use Hessian bags for putting crabs in because you can just dampen it and keep the crabs alive in it. And I always buy a few new ones because the easiest place to get them is at the pet shop because they use them as dog bed covers. So, you know, your dog bed frames?
Yeah.
You can buy them for like $10. So I always have a couple of spare and leave them in the boat, and you can do them for all sorts of things. And I had one that I was wetting down and putting on the floor of the boat for Lola. Shout out Lola. First time on the boat. Spent 2 whole days in the boat and wasn't a pain in the ass.
Really?
Jumped out of the boat once, but it was because I'd pulled up to a mud bank to go get my grappling hook and pull my pot in. Oh, sorry, burping into the mic. Fucking good for me. But yeah, Lola jumped out of the bank, hit the mud, and then turned back around and went, I fucked up. And then jumped back in the boat, and then I give her a dunk of the water to wash the mud off. So I had a couple of Hessian bags, right?
Yeah.
And I've got a shower awning off the side of the car.
Oh, yes.
And one thing I've always been annoyed at is there's just nothing good to put on the fucking ground.
Yes.
On the sand and in the dirt for a shower.
Yes.
Hessian bag.
Really?
Yep, put one down there. It's the best fucking thing I've had because the water goes straight through it and dissipates.
Yep.
And it doesn't go grotty. So easy because it dries quickly too.
Oh, and you can great little hack.
Yeah, so that's my little hack for the weekend. I reckon that's the good thing.
I'd love to hear some more camping hacks too.
Camping hacks.
Camping hacks, shout out on Deadass community.
And if they're a cheap one, I fucking love them too. So that was, probably my camp hack of the weekend.
Nice. Camp hack of the weekend. I love that.
What was the other one? If anybody
Sorry about that, mate.
That's all right.
Alrighty, what were you saying? Sorry.
So while we're on the topic of getting pallbearers to suggest camping gear to me,
Yeah.
I have always used shade sail as flooring under my awning.
Oh, yes.
And I generally try to avoid putting something down because it's just one more fucking thing that you need to bring
up.
and one more thing you need to pack up. However, when it comes to unfavourable things under the awning, like sand and if you've got a fuckload of prickles or something, especially with the dog, because the dog just gets covered in sand, puts it all through their bed and all that sort of shit. So you kind of want to have like somewhat of a nice surface. I've been looking at the Salty Aura L-shape mats that go beside the car and behind the boot, but they're out of stock. So if anybody's got a suggestion that's good, very interested.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, definitely.
I don't care what brand or what pattern.
Yeah.
I just want it to be good because if I'm going to spend that much money on something I just fucking walk on at a campsite, I just really want it to be the right one.
Yeah.
I have never bought a fancy one. I've spent a grand total of about $20 on the current one.
Yes.
So the Salty Aura mat's like $350.
Ooh,
so you can understand why I want to know about it.
Yeah, fair enough.
But yeah, they're out of stock, so I need to find an alternative.
Well, they must do the job pretty well for out of stock.
Yeah, well, I'm going away at the end of the year, so I'm planning on doing a bit of travel. So still trying to figure out what's going to happen there. Might not be going inland the whole time. Might just be going inland for a bit and then somewhere else and then north and south, whatever. But I'll be going away for a bit, so I want a bit of a floor covering.
Yes.
Because now we're putting Lola under the awning, and I've got her a little dog swag.
I know.
It's adorable.
Have you got a photo of it?
I've got a photo of her in it.
Did she sleep in on the weekend?
Yeah. No, she was really good actually. So I took a photo just in case anybody asks. So that's Lola in a wolf den.
Oh wow, that's cool, bro.
If anybody's listening rather than watching, it's a 23-0 wolf den. I think it costs like $150.
Okay.
And the reason why I bought it is I know that dogs can just sleep on a normal bed, but if I didn't set the awning up or I needed a way, at least if it rains, it's just like a little doghouse but canvas.
That is so
she can just be chilling out. But she was really good at it.
Oh, awesome!
Yeah, I loved it. Didn't make a peep.
Might have to look at getting something like that for Kobe. It's a good little, give him a little bit more area too, and it's covered.
Yeah, it's covered and it's got little vents on the side and everything. It's just like a normal human swag. But I just bought one of the canvas mattresses at the pet shop and stuck it in there and it was great.
Mint, yeah.
But yeah, that's all on the camping weekend front for me. I'm back today.
Beautiful,
so
yeah.
How'd you go? You've had a whopper of a weekend.
Oh, mate, it's been intense. So obviously went down there for Knuckles and Tobin's inaugural Get Yourself Checked charity fundraiser gala dinner. And man, let me tell you something. Like I've been to a few galas now and I guess you could say formal dinners and stuff like that. That would be by far the best event I've ever been to in that regards.
Oh, that's good. It looked awesome.
The way they set it up, mate, was fantastic.
Well, I guess you guys have all been to quite a few and being sort of on I'm going to call you blue collar here because you still work with your hands.
Yes, I do.
It's a bit hard because you run the business, so you're kind of white collar, but you're also blue collar.
Oh, yeah.
But I feel like when a lot of blue collar guys have been forced into gala dinners, they tend to have a few things that they pick on.
Yes.
So I was very interested to see what they come up with for it because I reckon if they're anything like me, there's a lot of things that you fucking hate about a gala dinner.
Well, let me tell you something, man. For starters, I stayed at the casino. So a lot of those people actually, they all stayed there as well. They teamed up well. So Knuckles and Tobin's assistant, Christina, she, massive shout out to her she pretty much helped organise all the event. Like they were referring information to her. She was making it happen. The way that you came in at the start, they had a nice sort of archway. They had these burlesque style ladies with fire cracking whips and
that's cool.
Yeah, walking around like that. They had drinks and canapes and all that sort of stuff as you came in. They had a couple of the trucks there that had been donated for the auction on the night. They had the big Get Yourself Checked Follow Transport truck there. There was some people there. I saw
your photo with Barney.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, he came along.
Good man.
Yeah. Ty was with us as well.
Oh, beauty.
Jimmy Judge. She was there as well on our table. Uncle Dale was there. And a couple others joined us as well. Also, Barney's wife as well. Brody Whitcomb, his missus.
Yep.
Nadine.
Bidon.com.
Yep, bloody oath, bidon.com. Everyone that I spoke to said that it was just a brilliant night. They had great things to keep you entertained. They had some of the boys from the footy show on. Heap of people within the trucking industry. They had some great things donated there. Shout out to also McKenna as well, as a mate of ours, Knuckles jeweler. He donated some jewelry for the night. There was Louis Vuitton handbag up for auction. Then there was a bottle opener that was there, custom made bottle opener that started off at $1,000. I think they raised $10,000 for this bottle opener. It was just insane. But mate, it was just a great all around event. They kept it lighthearted. They kept it exciting. All for a good thing. They raised $1.1 million, over $1.1 million.
Yeah, it was 1.18, wasn't it? That's phenomenal.
Yeah. Man, I've been best mates with Knuckles for years, like growing up, man. But I tell you what, I was proud of him where he's gotten with CTC and what he's been doing in that social media stuff and podcasting and everything that he's achieved. Him and Bridie and them and the team as a whole. But man, that was one of the most proudest moments I've ever seen, man. Like I was, goddamn, man, I was so proud of him, man. Like, I can't even explain it. You know, when you're just so proud of a friend.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's an unbelievable feeling to see the people that you surround yourself with succeed. And to do good things and especially when you see them do good things that they're doing it just because it's a good thing to do.
That's right.
Like charity work you're doing because it's a good thing to do.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, credit to Tobin as well, and I love him to death, man, and everything like that. It's just only because I've just known Knuckles since we're kids, and I'm not taking it away from anyone else or anything. I was just as one of his best mates, just growing up with him. For me, I think that was probably one of the most. That would be the pinnacle moment that, for me as a friend, to see someone do something and achieve that goal and to raise that amount of money for something. For a really good cause. Fuck, it made me proud, man. It really did. I was just awesome. Man. I'm always excited to see people succeed in life.
I filled your beer up too, by the way.
I think I was wondering, looking why it looked so good. Back at high tide. It was just, man. I can't really explain it. I just wanted to.
Well, I'm proud of him as well. I spoke to him this morning and had a bit of a chat to him. So it was just. So my big thing is just look after your mates, and if they tell you they want to do something cool, your response should generally be, well, what do you need me to do to help you?
Yes, of course.
As long as you're doing that, then your friends will do it for you, and I just really think it's a credit to anybody who's achieving the goals that they set out.
Well, I think it's one of those ones where everyone got to see the generous side of what those boys are about.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the pinnacle of it.
And got people to have fun while doing
it. Small world. You want to talk about these 1 degree of separation?
Yeah.
So the idea of was to raise money for these dogs. These dogs are out to detect cancer cells.
Sniff your balls.
Sniff your balls, sniff your piss. And so when Knuckles was over there for to meet up with the people, because they're based in New Zealand, and he met an ambassador. Now, shout out to Melanie. To me, she has that personality, as mad as a cut snake, but she is like, she sounds like she'd be a fun night to hang out with and get on the piss. Get on the piss.
Go drink some speeds.
Yeah. So she's the ambassador for it. But you know what she also does? She's also a funeral celebrant.
Be fucked.
Yeah. All right. So she and Knuckles mentioned to her, say, hey, look, it'd be absolutely unreal to have you come over to the gala dinner.
Yeah, right.
And, obviously to share what it's all about and give people a bit of an idea. And with your bubbly personality, and it'd be really fantastic. She goes,
bloody couch making me frock rider.
she said she would absolutely love to, but she can't because she's actually got a convention that she's got to run in New Zealand on that weekend. And Knuckles says, what is it? And she said, it's the New Zealand and the Australian combined national conference for the Embalmers Association. She's running a funeral conference that weekend. And Knuckles goes, well, what would be the chances of that? One of my good mates is in the funeral industry. We'll give him a buzz. So she rings me. She goes, would you believe that I'm running an AIE conference over in New Zealand that weekend? I said, well, guess what? My old man's going to be there. So say it up. Long story short, we're having a bit of a laugh, and Karen swears, she goes, oh, I'll get to meet, oh man, you never know, I might become your new stepmom. I said, well, that's my favourite search category on Pornhub. No, we're just having a good laugh. Just one of those.
I thought you would have been an oh no step bro. Trapped in the washing machine scenario.
Yeah. I've only got a stepbrother. No, just
Ooh.
kidding.
Ooh,
But
that's a different category.
Yeah, that's
it's still on there though.
Yeah, no, I was just kidding. That was just a joke, all right? Don't go. No,
he's flicking away his notifications on his phone at the moment, clearing history and whatnot. What's that app you're removing off your phone?
Yeah, why did
Brian?
you throw your phone in the beer?
Yeah.
No. So you just have one of those great personalities. Like good. You can have a laugh with. Carry on. Anyway, so the old man, I gave the old man some merch, and so while that event was going on, the old man sending me photos with, having a beer with her at the Embalmers conference. So it's just that crazy 1 degree of separation.
Wow, that is good. So on quickly though, shout out to the pallbearers that said g'day to me this week while I was on the road.
Really?
Yep, run into one at Coppabella, run into one at Moorvale, and run into one in Collinsville of all places. So shout out to you guys. Appreciate seeing you.
Oh, that's unreal. Mate, but let me tell you something. Sunday was rough.
Oh.
I had an early flight out 9 o'clock, got back at 10, went down and saw the grandbabies.
I got to agree with Andrew Kirby here because we all do it. You do it. I do it.
Yep.
Everybody does it. Big night, fly out early, get home.
Yeah.
Andrew books a late flight, sleeps in the hotel, and always looks at us like we're absolute morons. Why would you do that to yourselves?
Yeah.
What's your theory with getting the early flight after a big night? Is it just to get it over with?
I think it's more of it's inevitable. You're going to have to face that music.
That's mine. You're going to feel shit. You're going to feel tired. You're going to feel fuck. You might as well do it at home.
That's right. And then it feels like I can't. It doesn't matter.
Didn't waste the day.
It didn't waste the day. But you know what also too? I feel like it doesn't matter if I have a massive night that night and I'm wounded and I get back, there's a good chance I'm going to wake up early and I'll be just sitting around scratching myself or...
Yeah. What are you going to do? Go get a coffee?
Go get a coffee, sit down and wait.
Oh, I hate waiting for
Me
a
too.
flight.
I can't.
I fucking hate it.
As much as I hate having to wake up, because I was, I don't know, maybe midnight I went to bed, but I was munted.
My problem is I'm an early riser. So
I do it regardless.
I either wake up early or I wake up early feeling like shit.
I know I'm going to do it. I know I'm going to do it regardless. I'll be waking up at 5:30.
Although Andrew Hamilton's comedy night, that was a rough morning for me when the phone started going off at about 5 a.m. and I was like...
I know, and then because I like to have a pappy nap in the afternoon. So regardless of my antics the day before, whether I don't get much sleep in the morning, it's going to be a nap in the afternoon anyway. So... And if I'm cruising on the first flight in the morning, I'll sleep on the flight regardless. Doesn't take me much. I'll pass out. I'll put something in my head and then just leave it, go to bed. But
speaking of being a pappy though, you're fucking dressed rather suave at the moment.
Let me give you something, mate.
Yeah.
How good does the New Balances feel on your legs at the moment, mate? On the feet.
Trendy fucker, aren't I?
Hey, mate, look at us matching. Little matching bros.
Matching 530s.
Hey, look at that.
Oh, I got them on a bargain too.
Did you?
Yeah, they're on sale online.
How good do they feel?
They are actually very comfortable. I did feel like a bit of a loser putting them on, hence why I wore my storm shorts today. So I was like, everybody will just understand. Although it is a bit of an outfit, I won't lie. I got a few looks when I was going to Doblo's Farmers Market earlier with the cut-off sleeves, the footy shorts, and the New Balances. They weren't sure whether I was trying to fight somebody at the pub, about to do the grocery run before I pick up the kid from school, or kiss my dad because I'm wearing Melbourne Storm shorts. Little do they know, all three.
That's what do we call that? That's the triple threat.
Yeah, triple threat. But they are good. They're a very comfortable shoe.
Well, I wanted to match you because I keep a pair down in the shed there.
Yeah, why mine got a black sole and yours got a white sole? I thought.
Mine's a bit bone coloured. See, mine's a little bit.
I went white because I didn't know what I was in for. So I grabbed these because I'm on a fitness journey.
You and me both.
Athlete.
Yeah, look at us athletes.
Well, I'm
here.
going to have no more beers after today, so I'm probably going to get up shortly and steal one out of your fridge. But
yeah, no, we'll do that in a minute. It's all good.
Beautiful.
How's my get up at the moment? So I'm wearing one of the
You
new.
look like you're about to go to a golf day.
You reckon?
But not play golf. Like you'll be the
guy like the scorekeeper or something, or go around check. Make sure everyone's happy.
Yeah, what are they fucking? Oh, Marshall. You look like a marshal. You look like a fucking marshal on a golf course.
If you can't
New Balances, slacks, and a fucking tucked in polo shirt.
It is tucked in as well. So I got my Forever Pet shirt on, my collared one, tucked into me pants here, which I got on sale at Vinnie's.
Did you?
Yeah, but they're on sale.
How the fuck do Vinnie's have a sale?
No, if they can't sell them, they're half the price. I think I got them for like $2.50. No, these have been one of the best pants I've ever had. I wear the shit out of them.
Well, so you got your money's worth then?
Oh, 100%.
Well, that's good.
100%. But I look, like you said, I look like a full dad
How have I spent more on my outfit than you did on yours?
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, I've got a $50 Outback Cobber singlet.
Yeah.
Probably a $20 pair of footy shorts and a pair of shirts.
The most expensive thing is my pair of New Balances.
Yeah, same here.
The rest of the gear is worth, I think the shirt's probably worth about $18. That's $2.50 for the pants, and I think I paid $30 for the hat.
You're lucky you're wearing a watch. Yeah. I've got a $5 copper bracelet on, but that's about it.
Well, I know. Actually, shout out to Jesse. We're in the middle of making a custom watch at the moment, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Yeah, so I have to pay a little bit more for that one, but
that's right.
But it's good.
I'm just working on my tan line here.
That is a good tan line.
It's a fucking good tan line. If it wasn't green, it'd be white.
Oh, yeah, I've been speaking to a lot of people. A lot of people are pretty getting into wearing those copper bracelets again, eh?
Look, I've worn one for a long time. And I don't give a fuck if it's placebo or not. But my knuckles hurt quite a bit. I've got a bit of arthritis in my knuckles. So for any of you young cats listening, whenever your tradesman says, don't fucking bash on your spanner with an open hand, listen.
Yep.
That's probably the best advice I could give you because my knuckles fucking hurt, especially in winter. And when I really, we'll go into this yarn a bit later, but when I really, really, really notice it, is in an ice bath. If I put my hands under the water, it's fucking excruciating.
Is it really?
So it was one of those things, like when my knuckles do hurt, I generally put them in a bowl of ice water.
Yep.
But fuck, in an ice bath, it kills me, eh?
Oh, well, I noticed that when I did my first ice bath, I put my ankles in. When my ankles went in, man, they just flared up straight away. I've never felt pain ever like that before. And the first thing I got told
Would you lose your douche flute?
I did. I know. I'm fucking stressing. All right, we're going over a break. Get you a fresh beer.
Yeah, well, we'll have to. Otherwise, me bloody fingers will look like anal beads. Shout out arthritis. Actually, that's the best. Shout out to Cole and his small fucking head that I'm doing.
You had to keep adjusting. Sorry, mate. I had to load up on more of the piss.
You've got your douche flute.
I got my douche flute back. Douche flute of the week review. We have got Chupa Chup strawberry flavoured.
Well, I'm glad you've got that in. So what is it like to produce estrogen?
Oh, mate, I tell you what, there's one in every puff. Look at me go. I just want to go and do some washing.
He looked me in the fucking eyes and told me that the flavour of that was Chupa Chup.
Yeah, Chupa Chup strawberry. Shout out to douche flute.
I just don't know how to react to that information.
Oh, the amount of people that come back and tell me that's all they ever douche flutes. They love it. It's getting around.
Mate, it started as a joke, and I'm glad it's cracked on because, well,
yeah.
And I really think that actually a bit of nostalgia.
All right.
Do you remember people doing vape tricks?
Yes.
Yeah, they were like, I'm a sponsored vape trick guy. Where are you all? How's it all going for you? Like, are we just
breathing heavy?
Yeah. Did we make a killing off it? Like, are we now the big vape god that you wanted to be? Are people getting wet in the fork over it? Like, you just walk into a bloody hall and Sheila's slip off their chairs? Like, where we at?
Yeah, that's it. Are you sponsored at fucking Techno Nights now as the smoke machine, or what's going on?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, while we're in there and Brian's like puffing on his douche flute and all you hear is DJ Popcorn Lung.
I need to check out the symptoms of popcorn lung just in case. Hey, actually, speaking of slap happy pappy.
Oh, how'd you go at the casino, mate? I heard you. So we've a big weekend on the punting.
Yes, that's right. Okay, firstly, Knuckles and I met up in the lobby, and this was on the Friday. So I just checked in, and you know what I wanted to have straight up?
A douche flute?
Well, I'd already been onto that, but you know what goes well with a douche flute? A Bloody Mary.
I was going to say slapping your mama. Oh, how did their bloody... Okay. So I think what we need to do is we need to spontaneously try every Bloody Mary available.
Oh, I'm happy to do that.
So how did the Bloody Mary go?
Shit. Shit.
See, that's straight up. I'm not happy.
I was disappointed.
What was wrong with it?
They didn't have any worcestershire sauce. So they
gave you tomato juice and
pretty much. But it was... Yeah, and then they put a bit of the olive juice in it, and it just did not sit right. It just wasn't right. And then, you know what they gave me? They gave me fucking cucumber in it instead of celery. It was completely off. It was fucked. So
what did old mate just sit there and go, we got none of the ingredients, we're just going to fucking freestyle.
So I had 3 of them just to make sure that they were all shit, and they were. So I was off it. I was like, nah. We make better ones, and went straight into vodka lime sodas.
I'm so upset about that.
Oh man,
that makes me mad because it was
the casino lobby.
They substituted 3 fucking things.
Yeah.
Poured olive juice in there, and the cucumber, and no Worcestershire.
And by the third one, I said to him, can you actually put some salt in this? Like didn't have a bit of
no salt.
There was no salt taste in it.
Nah, righto. When it comes to recipes,
if
anybody decides to go fucking freestyle with any that I give you and then come back to me and say they taste like shit, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't ask you to do that.
I want to know where. So someone posted a comment.
Also, if any of the pallbearers have a great Bloody Mary recipe, we are very
keen.
I'm going to say extremely interested.
Me too.
In that. It's probably, we're going to put that at the priority 1.
That is.
On the to-do list.
Because let me tell you something as well. You want a great recovery drink, all right? Non-alcoholic, because don't get me wrong, I've had my accidental quite a few Virgin Marys as well.
Oh, so you want a Seeds Bloody Mary. Gotcha.
Yeah. So I just ended up having that V8 hot and spicy juice when I got back on Sunday. I had about 1.25 litres of it. I just got a Yeti cup, filled it full of ice, and just kept topping it. And I was having that, and it gave me the road to recovery that I needed to get through that day.
You got some bloody oysters too, didn't you?
Oh man!
I need to put an order in. So.
Coffin Bay oysters are to die for.
It's so cheap.
Oh, unbelievable! 5 dozen, $80.
Yeah,
cheap.
Need to put some in.
And anyone around here that sell any good oysters, there you'll find those Coffin Bay oysters.
Yeah, except they charge you $30 a dozen.
That's right. Oh mate, that was at the servo too that was dropping them off. I pulled up. I was obviously in the Terrest. He goes, oh, we work in the same industry, don't we? I said, no, Ken, you're just in Coffin Bay. I said, I actually do coffins. Don't try and church it up.
It was nice of Tyler to lend you his car for the week.
It was. I said that yarn to someone I said, oh yeah, shout out to Tyler. I said he got his license on July the 13th or whatever it was, and a couple of days later, he asked if he could borrow my car. And I said, yeah, no dramas at all. And I said, I bought him this nice little Toyota Hilux to cruise around. And it's a great car, great little car, great for a first car for a young fella.
Yeah, because what is it, like a 2007 model?
Yeah, 2007 model, a little updated front of it.
Little petrol
one, manual. It's got the well back tray in it. So
I would have fucking killed for one as a B-plater.
So, like when I was with me hat backwards and me skater shoes on. I look like
reliving.
Yeah, I'm loving it. Anyway, he borrows...
Melon Colin blaring on the wireless.
Now we're talking nostalgia. He goes, Dad, can I borrow for a couple of days, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no worries at all. Anyway, that was probably about 2 months ago. I was still technically waiting for my car back.
Yeah, well.
So I've been cruising around this great little 2007 Hilux with the stock.
Well, I'm looking at buying a 2003 one, so look at us twinning it up.
Yeah, look at us go.
We also almost bought the same rims.
We did.
So Tyler's getting some new rims on his car.
So I'm ditching the 2 rest plates. It's getting Perry's on it, and it's getting some new
Where's
wheels
the 2 rest plates going on the van?
On the van, but I've got the El Cheapo. I've got the El Cheapo fucking version of it too.
You watch, you'll pull up you'll go to pick Tyler up from somewhere and all you hear is, pedo. I'm not a fucking pedo, and if I was, I wouldn't be interested in you, you tubby little ginger cunt.
I love
Colin Jr.
Yeah, fucking oath. Oh, man. So on that Slap Happy Pappy front real quick.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Fuck, we took a
wild turn.
What a side quest. So back to you earning money.
So Knuckles and I decided we'll go and give his new hats a test run. So he's got the bricklayers.
Bricky's laptop.
The old Nana's Nintendo to some, the plumber's PlayStation to some others,
pensioner's piano,
whatever way you want to look at it. But so we went down a little slap. We actually got up. Shit, man! The first machine we went while Knuckles was getting some drinks. We tried to get some more Bloody Marys inside because we thought maybe they'd do a better job, but they wouldn't do them. So we had to get vodka lime sodas. I think we got about $1,500 at the first start, so that set the tone.
Yeah, that's a good start.
Yeah, good start. So we went around.
I would have quit there and left.
No, that just meant that we could. That meant we could up the ante. So we started going around. We put a couple under through one machine. No good.
I feel like the bloke out of Crackerjack.
Yeah.
Who runs the bowls club?
Oh, yeah.
Would be fucking off you.
Oh, 100%. Like old mate down at fucking Merba.
Oh,
his office.
Although instead of Mick Malloy, we had Andrew Hamilton.
That's exactly right.
Sorry, keep going.
Yeah, no. Anyway, so I was like, we had this feeling. So come on, let's go find a machine that's got a small grand on it, like a grand jackpot. I think if we're going to be playing bigger punts, there's a better chance that we're going to get a smaller grand. So let's try that. So we tried this first machine, and then Knuckles looks to the machine right next to it. He goes, "Oh, look, that one's got a maxed out super grand jackpot of 10 grand. I'm like, sweet. Well, let's give it a crack. Anyway, sure enough, a couple of punts into it, we get hit with a super grand chance. Now, that super grand chance can go from anywhere at a $25 bet. You probably go from anywhere from maybe...
Wait, you were slapping $25 a go?
Yep. Mind you, we're up, so we're playing with free money. Okay, so we're like...
His slap on it, just for those listening, his slap on that pokey is bigger than any bet I have ever put on in my life.
That wasn't the biggest punts I was putting on that day. Anyway.
I'd like to say I'm not judging you, but I am.
Yeah, you're welcome to.
Hard.
It's all right. I get that a lot. So, winners win. So anyway, touch wood.
Bryce is over there just sitting there going, little bitch.
I remember my first beer. Anyway, where was I going with that? Okay, so the super grand chance, it can go anywhere from like $500 up to 10 grand, depending on how much you punt. If you punt more, the super grand chance could be 1,000, whatever. I think at $25, I think it must be either $500 or 1,000. I'm not sure. Anyway, so we got the chance, man. We're like, fucking, it was an omen. It came through, so we recorded it. And sure enough, the super grand, it didn't give us 10 grand, but it gave us 5 grand.
I hate you.
So we had, by the time we put out 5, but we already had another $1,000 ticket there. I think it was about $6K that we pulled out of that machine.
I hate you both.
And then I actually folded that Saturday night. I ended up going to bed, but Knuckles kept punting. I think he ended up pulling about another $5,000 out that night too.
Jesus.
I had to play on the tables. I had to play on the roulette. No, I didn't play. I did play roulette. I played it one spin, but it was the machine. It's the table where it's got 0, 00, and 000. It's a shit table. I don't like it. So I put one chip, a $25 chip in the middle where it covers all 3 numbers. 00 got up. So I only played it one time because I won.
What'd you win?
Well, I put a $25 on that, which divided by 3 is what, 750 or something, whatever it is. Times it, so it went 11. I got about $140 out of that one. One spin. Yeah, I know. So I didn't worry about playing it anymore because I already won. And then I went and played blackjack. I think I won about $150 on blackjack.
Fuck yeah.
While I was waiting to do something else. So we it was good. It was good.
I'm disgusted.
Oh, I would be too.
Well, I didn't punt. I was going to if I got onto it quick enough.
You want to talk about good omens, man. Shout out to the legends who put out a notification in the Deadass community to say that Big Sexy was running.
Yeah, and for record, it was not me. I can run. I'm a nimble for a big cunt.
Yeah.
But I manifested myself into a horse, bit like Cole turning into a rigger.
Yes.
I turned into the most striking athletic performance you'll ever know. A thoroughbred.
And it
stallion.
Won. And it won.
It won. It was only paid $250.
Did it? I think when it must have come in. It must have come in short towards the end of it. People must have been punting a fair bit of money on it because I think it was out at 3:30 or something before.
Well, I got
before the race.
A few pallbearers sent me a message with all of their winnings, which shout out to you guys.
Bloody awesome.
What have we got here? Yeah, one got up by $250.
Oh, shit, that's all right.
Yeah, that's a bloody good effort.
That's a bloody good effort, right.
Where is another one? Oh, doesn't matter, but yeah, a few of you got up, so that was good.
I saw one legend put $1 each way. What a fucking... I love those. I do that at the pub.
Yep.
So, believe it or not, I don't always go to the pub just to punt on the pokies, right?
Yep, Jiggy got $126. Big Sexy put $50 on it.
Oh, how good is that?
On yours.
That is good. I love hearing that stuff, man. That is mad.
Oh, it made me laugh. I was like, what are the fucking chances of that?
There's one thing I love doing is going to the pub and when you've got some loose change, going and having those dollar bets. But I usually do it on the dish lickers because they're just quick little races. They're not, it's for 350, 400 meter races and there's fucking millions of them. So you can sit there and do $1 bets or $2 bets and see if it'll cover the cost of a beer or sometimes we pick the roughies, mate. It might even cost, you might walk away with a free meal and a free beer.
Ooh.
Off a bit of pocket change. So
I
love doing that.
There's a lot of old fellas that do that.
I love that.
How wild was it when we went down to the Riverview Hotel?
Yeah.
And there was the table of old blokes.
I love that.
With the newspapers still highlighting and talking with each other, and it must have been a punters circuit.
Yes.
So what was that, on the Saturday or the Sunday? Must have been the Saturday.
So I love that stuff too because my father-in-law's like that. He gets that.
I can understand like having an excuse when you're older to go hang out and catch up with your mates.
But you know what? There's one thing I love, and you want to talk about nostalgia? Like that, to me, I understand why they still go and get the paper because there's nothing worse than having to sit there and quickly scroll through the sports bet or Neds or whatever one you're on and trying to find a race, trying to find something. At least you can sit there with this big piece of paper and go through all the races and you can highlight and mark and scribble.
Yep.
And then actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm doing it this weekend.
You going to go get the paper?
I'm getting the paper. All right, this is my weekend. I'm putting on my New Balances. I'm putting on my dad gear. I'm going down to pick up the courier mail.
A braided belt. Actually, I feel like that dad has the elastic belt.
You know what I need? I need a pair of like Levi 501s. Like the old blue, the old blues?
Blue jeans, yeah.
Blue jeans.
I wear them.
Maybe a white polo. And me New Balances.
New Balances, yep. And if you're feeling especially sporty, you might wear yourself a Kangol hat.
There we go.
Like Harry's practice. Dr. Harry. Dr. Brian.
Well, you know what? Just get yourself checked hat's not too bad, eh? It's a full enclosed.
I do like the enclosed hats.
Full enclosed hat with a bit of a bend in the brim. Maybe. But I think that's what I'm going to do because Saturday I'm taking my grandson to the monster trucks.
Oh, so yeah,
he loves monster trucks.
So Chris, who's doing a bit of work for me, he took everybody to the monster trucks, like Monster Jam in Sydney on the weekend, and they had a ball, which was good. Yeah,
sweet. They'll get the little local one here at the thing, so I'm really excited to take him over there because he loves monster trucks. So Pappy's taking him to the monster trucks.
Oh, that'd be cool.
We're going to have a little camp over at home on Saturday night.
Oh,
so Pippy and Pappy will be looking after him. He's been talking about it all week. It's going to be fun.
Oh, that's good. At this stage, I'll be at the Eatons Hill Rodeo this weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, go watch some bloody cowboys do their shit.
Oh, that'd be good, mate.
And I'll be there spinning big bull riding yarns.
Oh, hopefully,
I don't ride bulls.
Hopefully there'll be some pallbearers down there can come say good day to you.
Hopefully, come say good day, and we'll have a yarn. And may watch a very endeavouring young fella get kicked off a horse or kicked off a bull. But it should be a good one.
Yeah,
I've heard good things about it, so it'll be good. Be there with the work fellas. So.
Before we move on to the cooking front,
I
just want to give a big shout out to Will Grant, mate.
Yes.
And that kid, I tell you what, it's one of Tyler's mates. Holy hell, that kid can catch a fish.
Yeah, I'm a bit jealous and I'm a bit off him, if I'm honest. I've been fishing in that river for a while, and I'm trying to go with the lie that they're just not fucking in there.
Yeah, but it's not working for you at the moment.
It would appear that they are.
Now, if you like watching a bit of fishing content or seeing some photos, this young fella, he's got his and he's trying. Look, man, if you've ever seen a dedicated fishing kid, this is one of them. His Instagram is Willie's Fishing, right? At the moment, he's got about 898 followers. He is passionate. So
I'll give him a follow.
Give him a follow. That would be great. There's one just not too long ago. He caught back in May 137 centimetre barra out of the Fitzroy with a trusty 7-inch at Yurakanji tackle. Strikes another giant. I'm not going
to lie. There's a lot of Willie's fishing.
Yeah,
is it Whistling Willie's Fishing?
This one here. Just search Will Grant, Willie's Fishing. Right. That's what you see. That's what you look for that. Yeah, so, mate, I'll tell you what, that kid can catch a fish. And the reason why I mentioned that was because on Sunday.
There we go. Yeah, there we go.
On Sunday, I was cruising around. What do we have to do? We went down and saw the grandkids. And then we had to go and pick up my daughter from Emu Park. She was at the beach house.
Get fucked. That's a good mangrove jack that he got. Oh, no, that's finger mark. Holy.
Yeah, man. He catches some, doesn't he?
A 57 centimetre finger mark in the river. Get fucked. I'm not following you anymore.
Isn't that crazy?
God, he's caught some big lizards too.
Yeah, man. I tell you what, because a lot of them are just mainly his barra. I'd love to see some of the other content he does as well.
Good on him. That's a young fella having a crack.
But you know what he does, man? Like he's only 16, so he can't drive anywhere. So he just takes advantage of the public transport, 50 cent bus tickets. So I saw him at Ross Creek at Yeppoon there. And then a bit later on, I was cruising back and he was at bloody Causeway having a fish. This kid's like just cruising around public transport, trying everywhere fishing. So if you can give him a follow, I'd really appreciate it because this kid's trying to have a crack. He wants to, he's chasing a little bit of sponsorship and stuff to better his, his little fishing page and fishing journey.
Good on him. He's doing fucking 10 times better than I do in the river.
I just want to I love seeing that stuff. So
it's credit to him. Have you ever seen that meme where it's like old mate who's a big fella, he's like 35 and he's like, today I started karate and and there was a 6-year-old there wearing the same belt as me and she stood there as truly my equal and that was a humbling moment. I've seen people get shot. I've seen some horrible things in my life and I was truly equal with her. I'm about to ask a 16-year-old for fishing tips.
You having that moment?
I'm having a bit of a moment here. Yeah. I think I'm just going to have to go practice a bit because I just don't know if I'm ready for that. It's just a bit of a young dog teaches old dog new tricks.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
So
That's a humbler moment for me too, brother.
I'll just do what every other old fella does and throw money at the problem.
Well, you know what?
I haven't got much of that either, so it won't go very far.
But that's one thing you got to give that kid credit for, man. He hasn't got that. He hasn't got the money, but he's got the effort.
Neither do I, so maybe that's why I need the tips. which bus is it do you get, mate? I'm in Coongal. Is there one? Which is the best one to get over to the riverbank?
Oh,
which
love
side?
That. Yeah, which side? Oh, far out. So, yeah, but anyway, while we're on it, we might as well get into the cooking front.
We will. So, shout out Andrew Kirby, another fucking recipe with coriander in it. So the reason for it is there is a couple of things in my little garden bed that are going nuts.
Oh, yeah, really?
One of those is coriander.
I'm a fan of coriander.
So am I. So if you think it tastes like soap or it's the devil's soapweed, get fucked.
Yeah, and grow up.
Yeah,
You're not a kid. You're an adult. You're an adult. Come on.
Stop being a child.
Yeah.
So we have, I've scrolled past everything. We have coriander and lime chicken that we're turning into a burrito bowl.
See, that to me sounds delicious already.
Yeah, so this is a recipe in a Mexican style.
Ooh.
So we're going to marinate the chicken. You can either use breast or thighs, dealer's choice. So either 4 breasts or 6 to 8 thighs, depending on how adventurous you feel.
Yep.
We want the juice of 2 limes. We want the zest of 1 lime, so that's the green shit on the outside.
Yeah, and we just give it, how much do you reckon? Just give it a little rub or just a little?
Just a whole lime.
A whole lime,
yep,
okay,
so just use a little grater.
Yep.
Zest of the lime. We don't need the white shit, just the coloured stuff.
Yep.
We want 1 cup of fresh coriander, roughly chopped. 3 cloves of garlic, minced. 2 tablespoons of olive oil. 1 tablespoon of honey because it balances the acid of the limes.
Ah, yes.
1 teaspoon of cumin. Now, if you're ever wondering what that magical spice that they put in bloody tacos, nachos, and all of that sort of shit, it's cumin.
Okay, I didn't know
Same
that.
as chili con carne, cumin is the one. Don't forget the cumin. 1/2 teaspoon of paprika. It's optional. Gives it a nice colour.
I would add it.
I like it. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. 1/4 teaspoon of cracked black pepper. 1 small jalapeno. Put it in there.
Yep.
Or just some chili flakes. In a bowl, whisk together the marinade and then marinate the chicken. Put it in a Ziploc bag or in a container, whatever it might be. Just make sure it's all coated. Put it in the fridge overnight if you want, but just a couple of hours. Minimum 2 hours.
Yep, okay.
Just let it sit. Now, you can cook it however you like. I've got a few options here for you. You can either cook it on the barbecue over a medium-high heat for 6 to 7 minutes per side. The beers are hitting me now.
Oh, it's good.
As long as the internal temp hits 75 degrees.
Okay.
You can pan fry it if you want, although that would be my least favourite method. Serve it 5 to 6 minutes. Second option, so the first one's cook it on the grill. That's my favourite.
Yep.
Now, smoker, run it at 200 degrees Celsius or 400 Fahrenheit for about 25 to 30 minutes.
Yep.
If you want a bit of lime-scented crust on it. Or you can do it in the oven. Same thing, 200 degrees for about 20 to 25 minutes. Now, my favourite 2 options would be barbecue or the smoker.
Yep.
Third option would be oven. Then I'd go the pan.
Okay.
Bit easy to burn some of those spices is all if you get a bit impatient.
Fair enough, yeah.
Let it rest for a bit. Garnish it with some fresh coriander. And then some lime juice. But what we're going to do is we're going to put it in a burrito bowl.
Yep.
So there's a few things that you can put on the sides of the burrito bowl. What I did was I grabbed some corn and I roasted that on the barbecue as well.
So char it?
Yeah, char it and then cut the corn kernels off. I served it on a bowl of rice. So with the rice, if you want to make some Mexican rice, just cut up a bit of coriander, get some lime juice and some chili and some olive oil and toss that through the rice. Put that down as your bowl. Then you're going to put some chicken in the middle.
Yep.
Some guacamole if you want on the side. Then I did black beans, corn kernels, chopped up some Roma tomatoes just because they're not as watery. Cut up some cucumber.
Yep.
And also I did some, I'm drawing a mind blank. I will get there in a second.
This is
onion. Fuck.
This is your brain.
Jesus, we had a fucking moment there. That's why I'm supposed to write shit down. I thought I'll remember the burrito bowl.
Yep.
But so that was the coriander and lime chicken. I reckon it's really good. I'm going to try it with pork tonight.
Oh, okay.
I just really feel like a burrito bowl.
I do love a burrito bowl.
Burrito bowls are just good.
Yeah.
And if you want a little bit of a kick, sriracha mayo on top.
You see, man, I'm a mad fan of sriracha mayo.
Big fan of sriracha mayo.
I love it. Well, I'll eat sriracha. I'll even just have normal sriracha.
Yeah, I love sriracha. I don't mind the coconut sriracha mayo.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Coconut sriracha. That's a good thing. So, on the topic of nostalgia that we spoke about earlier, I grabbed some more. Because,
what do you got?
Well, it's been a bit of a popular discussion.
Well, it has been. And you know what? I love reliving my youth.
But I've got a couple of questions for you.
Yes, okay.
So first one, Cheese TV before school.
Oh, I fucking love Cheese TV.
You got Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, Dragon Ball
Pokemon
Z.
or Ninja Turtles?
Dude, let me tell you.
Well, actually, I'm assuming you're a fucking Sailor Moon fan, but
no,
what's your second pick?
Dragon Ball Z all the way. I loved it.
Man, if anybody has all of the Dragon Ball Z's saved to a hard drive, we need to do a bit.
Hit a brother up.
Yeah, hit a brother up.
You can usually get if you search it through YouTube. Some people do like they will edit, and I'm gonna be honest. I still watch it.
Man, it's so good.
Because they've started redoing.
Yeah, when you're watching
them.
Goku do push-ups in the space station and up in the gravity, so he's just an absolute beast.
Oh, I love that. And then, but they've molded all of it into like one big long thing and taken out some of the, the bits where they sort of carry on with it.
Yeah.
So it gets more to the fighting sequences.
Or in the karate tournament when Majin Buu reincarnates as Oob.
Yeah, that's right. So if you go like full, if you search on YouTube, something like full movie Cell Saga Dragon Ball Z, it will come up.
I like it.
Yeah, so there's little hack for you on YouTube. But I used to love GC because back then, man, what we'd do is I'd set the recorder on the VHS to record the TV for like the last 15, 20 minutes because we had to go to school.
Yeah.
And then I'd come home and watch that last 20 minutes of Dragon Ball Z.
Do you remember the Channel 9 watermark that was just burnt into every fucking tape that you ever recorded? I used to record The Simpsons.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah, that's right.
Because it'd be like, Dad wants to watch the news at 6 and I wanted The Simpsons. Mm-hmm. And so a couple other shows that were really good. Rove Live.
Actually, you know what? That was good, man.
I reckon it was
good.
Hey, Hey, it's Saturday.
Loved Hey, Hey, it's Saturday. Red Simons, man.
Yep. And the Footy Show with Fatty and Sterlo.
Yes. That was the good times.
Fucking good.
Yeah.
The other ones, so we never really talked about. Nintendo 64's not starting until you clean the game.
Yes.
And you were wondering whether it was fucked.
Yes. Having to blow it.
Yep, the PS2 loading screen, having anxiety because you think it wasn't going to it was going to freeze on the logo
you're waiting
and
for
not
that
work.
second little part, that ding, and then there was that gap. You're like, come on, please. You're like, yes, it's working.
Putting fresh double A's into the Game Boy.
Oh, man.
How cool was it that the Game Boy Color games worked in the Game Boy original?
Yes, I love that.
I did like that. And another one. One thing I really like from childhood, I did break my collarbone on one though. Good old fashioned slip and slide.
Oh, yes, definitely.
What was your go-to lubrication?
Dishwashing liquid.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, dishwashing liquid was always good. So I used to have the best slip and slides because in the mortuary, we've got rolls of plastic, right?
Yep.
And the rolls of plastic are used for multiple things. We used to have to trim the lining on the coffin ourselves, so they had to be wide enough to sit inside a coffin, nail up staple up the sides of it, but it acts as like a waterproof barrier. We used to get them in 100-meter lengths. So Dad would just get the shits because you just hear this, that's just us rolling off here. So cut it, set it out in the backyard. We'd have the longest slip and slides.
That'd be awesome.
But we'd never pull the rocks out of the gut. So you go slide and we'd just get cut up to a motherfucker.
You hit the brown crunchy grass at the end of it or the bindi patch.
Yeah, I know. It sucked.
Your yard would be good for that if you didn't hit a fucking fence at the end of it.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah.
So I've got another few bits of nostalgia.
Tell me.
I reckon you might have had these in your Discman.
Definitely.
Silverchair,
Yes.
Powderfinger,
Yes.
Savage Garden,
100%.
Eskimo Joe,
Yes.
and Jet.
Oh, 100%. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, turn your head and look at me because you look so fine when I really want to make you mine.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, come on, get your hits because you don't need the money when you look like that, do you, honey? Oh, fuck. Good things. So the other one was when Triple J was actually fucking good with the Hottest 100. And
Proper Triple J.
Yeah, when it wasn't just... I'm not even going to say it. Triple J, Hottest 100 is just gone to shit.
You know what I used to have to try? You know what the worst hacks was, but like, because I used to put in headphones and run my Discman in my backpack so I could go skateboarding because that's the only way we could listen to tunes. Otherwise, you know, because having to make a mixtape.
Were you upset with the reliability of the Discman over the Walkman when you went skating?
Yeah, it fucking sucked, man, because it was, you know, I had to try and cover up to stop the skipping from the, you know, didn't.
Yeah, Brian would be like skating down the hill. Tell me why you gotta get so complicated.
You know, one of my favorite songs in the world was
He was a boy, she was a girl.
Can I make it any more obvious?
Fuck, I can just imagine you in love with Avril Lavigne, big thick eyeliner.
Nah.
Brian just smacking his hog to it every night.
Giving a hog reveal.
Socks about just fucking getting up and walking out of the room.
Sitting up at the bed end.
I've got to pee after that.
Okay. So that last part of the nostalgia, that's what we're going to talk, that Eric Prince one, that Eric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and going to my gym stuff, I'm going to talk about sauna and ice bath and see if the pallbearers can give me any indication.
Yep. And then Amazing Human of the Week.
And I've got a little poem.
Poem. Beautiful. I love a good poem. You all good to record?
I am.
All right. Well, sorry, mate. We had to take a quick little break and regather our thoughts.
So I'm sure all of the pallbearers can relate to this.
Yeah.
And though we really, really enjoy yarning and chatting and drinking beers, we still work full time.
Yeah.
So we do apologise. So it's usually a mix of the pair of us, but I'm on annual leave today, and thankfully everybody's left me alone. But sometimes you got to take phone calls, and that one was a bit of a long one, and we're trying to get back on track. It's really easy to get back on track when you're editing it, and then you sit there and go, idiot. It's like when Quinn Jackson mispronounces a word.
Yes.
And I understand why you guys eat him alive, because I sit there and I scream into the speakers. I love you, Quinn. You are smarter than all of us. Understand that. You're one of the smartest, most talented blokes in the world. But Jesus, when you said Windora instead of Windora, I just about tore my phone off the fucking windscreen.
I noticed last week on the app, I kept saying Ed Gein because before I started watching it, I kept saying
it's so hard when you've got the microphone in front of you. And that's my, like, if I was to read my dad's book to you, and I've come up with a new thing. I've been procrastinating on dad's memoirs a bit with that.
Yeah.
I'm just going to, instead of just reading it word for word, because if somebody wants to read it word for word, with dad's permission, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, of course.
But I think for the extra episode, if people are interested in this, I'd like to record me reading portions of it.
Yes.
And I'll fuck stuff up because I'm human.
Yes, of course.
And then I'm going to comment on it because he's my dad, and I'm going to give you my feedback on his book and his writing, because you guys will be sharing it with me for the first time. So got to understand, I'm rereading this at the age of 31.
Yes.
My father and I sent those letters back and forth. I don't have the letters I sent him. He's got those, and I don't think those are too interesting. I was 12 in boarding school.
Yeah, right.
And it's a good thing, but the boarding school does not let you phone home.
Yes.
For a period of time.
Yeah.
You must just suck it up.
Yeah.
And deal with it. And it is good because
it's like ripping the Band-Aid off.
It is, but it also, you've got drop shock.
Yes.
You're out of routine. Some of these boys have never been away from their parents at all. And it might be why I'm a little bit numb to going away and all that sort of stuff. But anyway, I'm going to re-record it because I didn't like how I recorded it the first time.
Yep.
Because I just tried to read it as my dad would. And I don't think anybody can.
Yes.
I sound like my dad. We don't have the same vocabulary.
Yeah.
He's a very educated man, but he's also 40 years older than me, so he should be. So I'm just going to give you guys a recount, and that'll come out as a special episode. I'm going to try and get that done this week and next week. I'm obviously away at the end of this week, but that'll come out as a special episode because we're trying to bank some stuff up for Christmas.
Definitely, 100%.
So keep your eyes peeled, and if you guys are interested in that style, that's probably what would make me feel the most comfortable.
Yes.
Love My Dad. It's a great book and it's a great story, but it's sort of one of those things, if I don't want to do it, the injustice of reading it, shit.
Yeah, that's exactly right. 100%.
And we'll probably, what I'd like to do is, Brian and I have talked about it. I'd like to release some of his stuff as specials and then get my dad on for a chat.
Definitely.
Because we both know my dad. Well, I do, obviously. Fucking come out of his nuts. But I'd love to hear somebody interview him.
Yeah, definitely.
And I'd like to just comment on it.
Yeah, definitely. And reflect with him as well.
Yeah, because there's sort of like, it's kind of strange in the podcasting game. There's a few, like some people are really natural good interviewers. You are one.
Yep.
Tommy's one.
Yep.
Some people are people that sort of jump on the back of what people say. I feel like I'm one of those people.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'd be really interested to see somebody who's got a good interviewing brain interview my dad, because he might ask some questions that I didn't think to.
Yeah, of course.
Spend a lot of time with Dad. I learn something new every bloody time I'm with him. So
100%.
I'd also special to me.
Yep.
I'd love to listen back to it one day when he's not here.
Yeah, of course. And that's the whole premises of it, isn't it? As recording it.
I did record a last cooking video with Moose.
Did you?
I did, because I haven't done it in recent years because like the internet's a mean place.
Yeah, of course.
And I don't want to have to explain every time we do the video why Moose looked the way he did, why he struggled, why his hips hurt.
Yeah.
I've got a last cooking video with Moose where I cooked him breakfast. It took me far too long to record it.
Yep.
I'll release it at some point. But that one was actually for me. I never cared if I posted it, but I think it'll just give the world some closure, because I've had a few messages, like every now and then, just in jest of like, where's the big fella? Why aren't you cooking him some eggs? So that's it. I sort of just shared those moments with us as he was getting older. But anyway, we talked about nostalgia.
Sorry, mate. Oh, Jesus.
I like how I was going to lead straight into nostalgia and then never got there.
Yeah.
My bad.
No, it's all right. It's all good.
It'll make
we're all good, but
it'll make good content.
All right, let's keep going. Stuff him. He'll be right. I'll get him back. So, nostalgia, mate.
Shout out to the phone ringing.
Again.
So, I've got my New Balances. We're ripping into some bloody exercise work. This will be the last day this week that I have some beers, because I've been enjoying it because I was on R&R.
Bit R&R, yeah.
I've got my gym stuff.
Okay, good.
I've got some weights secondhand, which was good, and an Olympic bar. I've ordered a squat rack. That turns up tomorrow.
Ooh,
so going to put that in there with the bench and some free weights. Looking at ordering a mirror on Amazon, which is a brave idea, I think. Large mirror coming in the post.
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
Oh, you know what I got told? Little hack for you. Shout out to Merv, who was training me with boxing for the Potty Royale. You know what he got? The old wardrobe cupboards, with the sliding glass mirrors.
I'm going to the dump.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Great idea.
Grab them, flip them up horizontally, and he's got them plastered around.
That's a fantastic idea.
Yeah, little hack there for you, mate.
Fuck Amazon. But I'm going to put a ice bath and a sauna in there.
Ooh,
now,
nice.
There is nothing I hate more than being in a sauna.
Yep.
Being that I live in Rockhampton, the last thing that I think is, we should turn up the humidity. But the ice bath, I saw some benefits with my joints. My mood was affected for the better. So I think I'm just going to do it. At the moment, I'm looking at buying the Recovery Zone ice bath chiller unit.
Yep.
I did the other ice bath where you put ice in it, and you just got to put so much ice in there. It's not funny. So I'm going to do the chiller unit. It's a bit spendy, but I think I'll just cry myself to sleep with that one and get over it. and they're going to buy the XL sauna. So the pair of them, I think, is about $1,800.
Oh, that's all right.
But if anybody's got like that sort of budget and you've got one that you really, really love, give us a shout because I'm balling on a budget here, but I want to do – I'm one of those people that I don't like rebuying shit. Like
Yes,
poor
of
man
course.
pays twice, and if I'm going to blow a hell of a lot of money on something like that, I know it's better for my health. I suffer from sore joints. I'm also overweight, so the body's going to get smacked a bit more. So if you've got any recommendations, put it up in the Deadass community. That'd be awesome.
Bloody oath, 100%.
So we've got one last part of today, and that is the CTC Amazing Human of the Week.
Oh, I love this part of the episode.
So if you want yourself a beautiful dome protector,
Yes.
get yourself checked for a start.
Yes, definitely.
But,
the profits go to all the profits from this, all the proceeds actually, 100% of the proceeds, not just the profits, the proceeds go to the part that they're actually dealing with at the moment, helping out with those dogs that are dealing with cancer research, with sniff the wee. So bloody oath. Go to CTC there, countrytruckcaps.com, get yourself a nice little cheeky discount. Use the code word Deadass at checkout.
Some would say he literally worked his ass off.
That's exactly right.
But today we have the Amazing Human of the Week, Al McGlasson, the man who swam with a marlin.
Really?
Thought I'd do some fishing
I
stuff.
like that one. Yeah, well, there you go. It's the perfect time for it.
In the endless blue off the coast of New South Wales, where sunlight breaks into silver beneath the waves, a single flash of movement changes everything. A marlin, sleek, fast, ancient. And a man armed with nothing but a camera and courage who decides to dive in after it. His name is Al McGlasson. I'm just going to call him Al.
Al.
A fisherman and filmmaker and adventurer, a man who has spent his whole life chasing the line between curiosity and chaos. It was meant to be another day on the water. Al and his crew had launched early, chasing striped marlin along the continental shelf. Then it happened. The strike, a flash of silver, the rod bent double, line peeled off at the reel at 60 kilometres an hour, and for an hour they battled. The fish leapt again and again, creating arcs through the air, its body glowing electric blue. When it finally came alongside the boat, most would have just taken a photo, maybe tagged it, and maybe let it go. But Al isn't most. Without hesitation, he pulled on his mask, grabbed an underwater camera, and jumped in. Beneath the surface, the ocean fell silent. In front of him, a living torpedo, over 100 kilos of raw power. The marlin isn't dead, it's calm, aware, and Al swims beside it. Something extraordinary happened. The skin lit up, the stripes of neon blue and violet pulsing across its body. Scientists had theorised that marlin could change colour to communicate or control predators, but no one had ever filmed it before this. In that moment, Al wasn't just a fisherman, he was a witness to one of nature's best-kept secrets. The footage spread quickly. Marine biologists studied every frame, the living marlin's patterns, the relaxed state, the interaction with the diver. It became the benchmark for understanding how these apex predators behave once released. But for Al, the science was only part of it. He wanted people to feel what he felt, to see the ocean not as a playground or a resource, but as a living, breathing world worth protecting. Since that dive, he's filmed sharks, tuna, whales, often entering the water when others say to stay on the boat. Not for fame, not for shock value, for connection. Today, Al stands as one of Australia's most respected marine storytellers. Through his show, Fishing with Mates, and with his photography, he bridges the gap between adventure and awareness. His motto is simple: if it's not fun, you're doing it wrong. But beneath that grin is a man who's shown the world that fun and respect can coexist, that diving into the unknown sometimes gives us the clearest view of what's worth saving. In an ocean full of stories, this one stands out because one man was brave enough to jump in and discover the light within the blue. And that is why he is the Amazing Human of the Week.
Oh, wow, mate. That is bloody unreal.
Very cool, eh?
That is really cool. Bloody oath. Holy.
I've got one more amazing doggo of the week
Oh, really? Okay, beautiful. Please.
for Moose.
Yeah, I love this, man. This is perfect.
You weren't just a dog. You were thunder in motion. A shadow stretched long beneath morning's first light, with paws that could shake the ground and a heart that somehow made silence feel right. You leaned in close when the world felt heavy. No words, just weight and warmth and breath. And somehow your eyes said, "It's all right, mate," when life brushed close to death. You slept like a mountain, calm and sure, dreaming of fields with no fence, no end, where the air smells like freedom and the grass like forever, and the sky bends down to be your friend. The house will feel big now, too quiet, too still. Your collar sits soft where your neck used to be. But your love lingers, thick as morning light, a ghost that still waits by the tree. Run far, old friend, where pain can't reach, where every step is weightless and true. You were more than a dog. You were Moose, and the world was better because of you.
Oh, mate, that's beautiful, brother. Mate, I reckon we leave today's episode on that one, mate.
Absolutely.
And what do we say, brother?
Love you. See you. Bye.